Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I do have another video for you today, and it is not a chili video. So this frauditor is actually kind of new on the radar, and her name is Riot Girl Radio. Don't know where she came from. I know she's in Pennsylvania, but never heard of her before today. And when I was going through some of her videos, all I could do was hang my head and shake it, because she's just as delusional as all the other frauditors are. And I mean, she's just out there to film, make a good video, and collect some money at the end of the day. I mean, she would do better if she just educated herself. But yeah, that's just not possible. When it comes to a frauditor, education is their worst enemy. So I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so as you see, she is at the Frauditor Municipal Building, which is where the police department is. And her entire fifth rowing actually starts when she sees the sign that states cameras and filming are strictly prohibited. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll show a few minutes of the beginning, and then I'm going to just get to the sign, because that's where stuff starts getting interesting. Other than that, she's just walking around. It's very boring. Lots of dead air. She's talking to herself to stop all the dead air. And she's showing books and pamphlets and papers that she finds. So we're just going to go ahead and go straight to the sign as soon as we watch her walk into the building.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Riot Girl Radio, and we are at the Frauditor Municipal Building, where the police department is, borough offices, and let's see how this goes. Another shout to Anthony X.
Okay, so it's the police department, and like parole and probation offices are in this building.
Get me out. Joey Surreal. Go with the camera. Let's go inside. See what happens.
Just so she knows, there are better people out there in the world, even on YouTube, that she could look up to, rather than the people she just named off.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Hi, I've never been here before. I've never been in a borough building. Hopefully there'll be offices in here, and I can do an audit like I see auditing Erie County do.
Oh God, now we know who her mentor is, and that's even worse. Let's just get straight to the sign.
I have seen girls get the dead ones and pull their wings off and make earrings out of them, and they're awesome. It's very cool. Rule butters, I'll have to read all this later. Alright, let's see what they got over here. I never ever see police complaint forms out in the open. I really, really wish I knew about this when I was 16, when I ran away and got married, because I was a Jehovah's Witness and hated it, and my father abused me. So I ran away and got married when I was 16, and I didn't know there was help. I had no clue. To search of their personal property? Excuse me? Wait. No. Attention. Police Department, Frauditor Borough. Attention, filming, video recording, and audio recording in the police department and lobby are strictly prohibited. But if you notice, there's no law or statute there. Even a judge's order could make this sign lawful. And they thought that if they put their letterhead on the top, that it would look lawful. But it doesn't.
Yeah, they don't need it to look lawful when it is actually lawful. I don't know what you are saying or why you think there has to be something added to it. The fact that it's in the building and it's right there, and it states that filming and video recording and audio recording in the police department and lobby are strictly prohibited, makes it legal. I don't know why you think it doesn't. Here, I'll give you an example. Okay, so it's not exactly an example. It's more like free education for you. But it is an article that was put out May 11th of 2020 that clearly states no First Amendment right to video record in police lobby. Pennsylvania Appeals Court rules. A Pennsylvania man did not have a First Amendment right to record video in the lobby of a police department, the Superior Court of Pennsylvania has ruled. The court reasoned that the restriction on filming in the lobby was a reasonable time, place, and manner restriction on speech that was narrowly tailored to protect the privacy of confidential informants, undercover officers, and crime victims. On January 25th, 2018, Kevin Ray Bradley entered the lobby of the Williamsport Bureau Police Department and started filming with his cell phone. In the lobby was a sign that read, "Recording, taping, photographing strictly prohibited." Pretty much like that one says in her video. Captain Brian McGee, formerly Bradley, informed Bradley that no filming was allowed in the lobby. Bradley replied that he had a constitutional right to film the police in the lobby. McGee asked Bradley several times to stop filming, but he did not comply. When McGee attempted to take the phone, Bradley pulled away. Several officers assisted McGee and took Bradley into custody, arresting him for the offense of defiant trespass. The law that provides, in part, a person commits an offense of defiant trespass if, knowing he is not licensed or privileged to do so, he enters or remains in any place as to which notice against trespass is given by actual communication to the actor. A jury found Bradley guilty, and the trial court sentenced him to 1 year of probation. On appeal, Bradley contended that he had a First Amendment right to film the police. However, the Superior Court of Pennsylvania affirmed his conviction and rejected his First Amendment argument in its May 5th of 2020 opinion in the Commonwealth v. Bradley. The Superior Court acknowledged that the Third U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals had recognized a First Amendment right to film the police in Fields v. City of Philadelphia. However, the Pennsylvania court quoted another passage from the Fields decision. The right to record police is not absolute. It is subject to reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions. The government asserted that the no filming rule in the lobby was necessary to protect the identity of confidential informants and undercover officers, to protect the integrity of ongoing investigations, and to protect the privacy of crime victims, some of whom wish to remain anonymous. Among other things, the no filming condition ensures the integrity of police investigations and activity, the court wrote. The condition applies only to the lobby and the interior of the police station, and not to areas outside the police station, such as steps or entrances. The court concluded that the no filming condition imposed in the lobby passes constitutional muster. So, if you want to go ahead and try and say that that sign is not lawful, then why don't you go ahead and take that up with the courts? And when they bring up this little fact of Commonwealth versus Bradley, you may even want to try the Fields versus City of Philadelphia. They're still going to come back at you with the Commonwealth versus Bradley, which is going to shut down everything you've just said. Therefore, little girl, that sign is legal and stands.
And they thought that if they put their letterhead on the top, that it would look lawful. But it doesn't.
Yeah, they don't need to even put a letterhead on there for it to be legal. They don't have to put a statute or a judge's order at the bottom to make it legal. The fact that it is written there makes it legal.
The unlawful sign has to come down. So, yeah, I guess I'd like to talk to, I don't even know.
Oh, goody. She wants to talk to somebody so she can show how uneducated and stupid she really is by demanding a lawful, legal sign should be taken down. Why? Because her feelings are now hurt that she is not allowed to legally record inside of the police department.
Yes. Hi. Do I turn that? Okay, thank you. I'm curious about this sign. It says, attention, filming and recording and audio are strictly prohibited in this lobby. But that sign's not lawful. It has no law, statute, or judge's order attached.
Would you like to speak to the chief of police?
What's that?
Would you like to speak to the chief of police?
Sure, that would be awesome.
What is your name?
Good citizen. That's my name.
Oh, wow. How original she is. Her name is Good Citizen. Just about every other frauditor is named Good Citizen. I wonder what their all parents were smoking when they named them Good Citizen. You're not a good citizen. You are a nuisance to society and a distraction to those who have jobs. But you are not a good citizen.
Did you like that good citizen thing?
No, actually, it was quite immature and dumb. But seeing how you're laughing at the fact that you thought it was clever and witty just tells us how immature you truly are.
I know what to say. I almost said my real name. Wow, I get to talk to the chief. Woohoo! She was mad. Do you see her walk away from me like that?
I wouldn't say she was mad. I'd say she was probably annoyed or agitated at the fact that there is a sign right there on the window that is clearly written in perfect English, and you still didn't understand it. A first grader could read that. No, scrap that. A kindergartner could read that sign and clearly understand what it says. Yet a grown-ass adult woman cannot understand it. That's what was wrong.
What's your name? Sorry, lady. I don't let cops break my Fourth Amendment right, and I ain't letting you do it.
Oh, God. Now she thinks that by them asking her name is violating her Fourth Amendment right. Oh, for crap's sake. Well, it would be clear that she does not obviously understand the Fourth Amendment. So the Fourth Amendment is an unreasonable search and seizure that is unconstitutional, as it is a violation of the Fourth Amendment, which aims to protect individuals' reasonable expectation of privacy against government officials or officers. A police search of a home is conducted in violation of the homeowner's Fourth Amendment rights because no search warrant was issued and no special circumstances justified the search. Any evidence obtained as a result of the search cannot be used against the homeowner in a criminal case. However, and let me say this very, very clear, an office clerk asking you for your name is in no way, shape, or form a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Why can't these idiots look this stuff up before they go out there running their mouths? Because all they're doing is they're putting out misinformation which can actually get somebody hurt or in trouble or put in jail. Either way, why don't they learn the amendments and what they mean before they go out in public and start spewing violations of amendments that never happened? Okay, so now that we have the Fourth Amendment exclamation point out of the way, let's continue this shit show of a video of hers.
Hi. Newhall? What's your badge number, please?
65C, I'm the chief.
What's your badge number?
65C as in Charlie.
65C as in Charlie. Okay, it's nice to meet you.
You too.
I have a question.
Sure.
About this sign.
Yes.
Why is that there?
Because federal law allows it.
That's not true. There would have to be a law, statute, or judge's order there, not your letterhead. That's an unlawful sign.
I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried about the First Amendment
No.
and the Constitution of the United States?
No, what he's not worried about is the fact that that is a lawful sign. You're just too stupid to look it up and research it to find out if it's lawful or not. That's what he's not worried about, because he knows it's lawfully there. That's what matters. And those who can obviously read and comprehend a simple little sign like that, that's what matters. He knows he can enforce what's on that sign because that sign is lawfully there. And I've already showed you the proof of it being lawfully there.
Can I help you with?
Yeah, didn't you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution, sir?
You can do that.
That chief, this is how you represent your police department, sir?
Have a great day.
Yeah, you stay safe out there.
Okay, so the chief is awesome. That is how police need to start treating these dummies who go out there looking for a reaction so that they have a video that will actually gain views and clicks. She didn't get the reaction she wanted, of course. She didn't get the reaction that she was expecting. You can go into any government building, state building, city building, all you want, point at the sign and say, that is not lawfully there. All you want. The fact of the matter is, it is lawfully there, and it can be lawfully executed. If it says that it is strictly prohibited, that means you are not allowed to record. Plain and simple. If you are to stay inside of there and continue to record, even though you've been made aware of that sign, you will be asked to leave, or you'll be told to leave. If you continue to stand around recording after being told or asked to leave, you are then trespassing. If you continue to stay after being trespassed, you are then criminally trespassing and you will be arrested. It's not rocket science. It doesn't take a genius to figure these things out. It's not common sense either, because I mean, if it was common sense, most people like them would have it. Although they don't have common sense either, so I guess I'm talking about nothing when it comes to that. The point is, just because you don't think it's lawful does not make it unlawful. Look up, research, find out everything you can before you go out in public and make yourself look completely stupid like you have done, like she has done in this video right here. It is just never surprising that they will continuously record themselves looking highly uneducated in every video that they put out, only because they did not learn what they claim they are protecting, which is our Constitution. Nowhere in the First Amendment does it state you have the right to walk into a building anywhere and record people. Nowhere in the Constitution or the First Amendment does it state there. Freedom of the press does not mean you have the right to record. It means you have the right to report on something that is worth the press. Even if it's not worth being in the press, it's still giving you the right to report on that, which would mean word of mouth or writing it down or drawing a picture of whatever happens. That's what that means. Nowhere in there does it say that you can record. If they meant it like that, it would have already been amended. But that's not what it's intended for. It's clear. The First Amendment is clearly written out. For anyone on a regular educational background can read and understand it. I'm not sure about her educational background. I have no clue if she's just a complete idiot or if she's playing a complete idiot so she can make money on YouTube with these videos. I don't know. I don't know this person enough. I haven't watched enough of their videos to know this. But she's taking the script right out of the Frauditor handbook and going along with it. The fact that there is a Frauditor handbook and they all use the same damn script should say a lot right there. The second thing is there is no such thing as a First Amendment auditor. It is something that they made up on their own. It is completely man-made. It just goes to show that these people, this group of people, have nothing better to do in life, whether it's because they have a lengthy criminal record or they're just too lazy to get out and be productive members of society. This is what they choose to do because they see it as easy money on YouTube, and that's all it is.
Sir? Yeah, you stay safe out there. Wow, that's how they do it here, huh? Awesome. Chief of Police? Wow. Chief of Police.
That's exactly how they all should do it. Do not entertain these supposed adults who act like children. Don't entertain their cry for attention. That's exactly what he did. She was crying for attention. He shut it down quickly. They all need to be doing this.
That is messed up. Well, that's a video. Oh my God.
So there we go. A new Frauditor in town, or has she been around, just nobody has recognized her until today? I'm not sure. But she seems like she's going to be pretty good time to have fun with. So I'm not sure if anybody else is going to jump on this. I'm hoping a couple others will. Like I hope Frauditor Troll covers her too, because I know his video is going to be hilarious if he does. So I'm looking forward to that if he does cover her. But I will be keeping an eye on her. There's a couple other videos that I would love to cover. And, well, hopefully it'll bring you guys some great entertainment. I was going to say education, but my subscribers are already well educated with law, that they already know what I'm going to say and put up before I even do it myself. With that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. I love each and every one of you.